In the Northeast United States, late summer and early autumn are times of the year where one can observe the real treat of monarch butterflies. How did they get here? Well, they migrated, and they are one of the few North American butterflies which migrate. Now, their caterpillar stage only lasts about a month, depending on temperature, and they then require multiple generations to complete this migration route. The monarch butterflies observed in the northeast U.S. in autumn are migrating south, and they will travel all the way to south central Mexico, where they spend the winter. In March of next year, these same butterflies will then leave Mexico and migrate to the southern U.S., where they will breed. The eggs which are laid in the southern U.S. hatch into caterpillars. Let's refer to them as the first generation. And after feeding on milkweed plants, they will then become the adult monarch butterflies, which then begin flying northward in late April to May. They reach an area farther to the north in the United States, and they choose a site to lay their eggs. These eggs hatch into caterpillars, which we can call the second generation, whose larvae then mature into the adults, which will migrate further north in June to lay another set of eggs. These eggs hatch into the caterpillars of the third generation. These will be the great grandchildren of those that overwintered in Mexico, and they become adults by July. The third generation is the one that reaches New York State and New England, and these butterflies may migrate farther north into Canada and lay their eggs there, or they may remain local, and for 6 to 7 weeks around July, there may be no directional movement in this third generation. The eggs which hatch from the parents of the third generation then become the fourth generation. These are the great-great-grandchildren of those that migrated to Mexico last autumn. And the adults of this fourth generation will then migrate once again from northern North America to south central Mexico, so that this complex cycle can begin again. Adults of generations 1, 2, and 3 live between 2 and 6 weeks, while the adults of the fourth generation can live 9 months.